Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Lumix, and today's video, I'm doing it because of you guys. So recently on Instagram story and on the Discord, I posted up a poll. There was three options. One was the switch from Forex to futures. The second option was how to trade gold. And the third option was another payout from Top Step. 50% of you guys picked how to trade gold on 2024. For those that's been following me on Instagrams, you guys been seeing the consistency on profits I've been making on gold. Guys, I've been using one strategy. I've been using the same plan. I've been using the same thing, guys, and I'm going to show you exactly how to trade gold on 2024. It's super simple, not overcomplicating it, and it's something that you guys can follow as well and become profitable trading gold. Majority of you guys are scared to trade gold. I was one of them personally. I always said gold is too volatile. I don't understand it. Why does it move this way? But there's a key thing I understood about gold, and I'm going to teach it to you right now in this video. But before we get straight into the showing you and teaching you all these things, guys, yo, welcome to the YouTube channel. Number one, if you're new here, and number two, don't forget to subscribe to your boy. Guys, the family is growing crazy. You guys are showing so much love. Thanks for giving me the thumbs up, and keep dropping your comments. Let me know where y'all from, where you watching me from. Guys, I get back to you guys. You guys can see that I reply to all the comments back because I am the type of guy that show love. So in this video, we're gonna break it down from top down analysis on gold and how I keep consistently making profits on gold. So let's get straight into the video. Let's get straight into it. See you there. All right, so now that we have pulled open the charts, it's going to be very simple. I'm not going to take too much time. I'm literally going to break it down the same way how I break it down every single morning before I take a trade on gold. If it's New York session or is at nighttime Eastern time when I take the trade, like around 9:30 p.m., 10 p.m., around there, I usually find good setups. And it's basically following this one strategy that I'm going to show you right now. Guys, it's been hitting. I've been super confident taking these trades, basically following this strategy and plan. So I'm going to break it down and teach you exactly what I do trading gold every single morning. So the first thing I want to do right before I show you the exact entries and stuff like that and what exactly I'm looking for throughout the day. So right now we are on the daily. Remember, we're going from top down analysis. Look at how the daily is, basically the candles are on the daily. I kind of look at the weekly sometimes. You guys can see we got some resistance rejection up here, but I do start off most likely on the daily. I'm looking for my major supply zone. So right here, you can clearly see that. I have it as a blue box. I put it on top. And then right here, you guys can see that I have a demand zone right here. So price right now, what gold is telling me, price is ranging between two major levels and is basically ranging sideways. You guys can clearly see that we're bouncing from this level to this level, from that level, that level, and so and so and so. So now gold is trading right back down from this area. You guys can see on the higher time frame, they created a lower high here. So let's keep breaking it down. Overall, you guys already understand that when gold on the higher time frame, we pay attention to it on the daily, gold takes a move. It takes a heavy move. Like let's say right now, for example, they are in an uptrend. We're clearly seeing that. We're doing higher highs and higher lows on the daily. But right now, we are somewhat around the all-time highs on gold. You guys already know that. Right now, we are dropping back down. So let's just break it into what I look for daily and how I've been consistently making so much profit on gold. So I'm teaching you this. Remember, I'm looking for the higher time frame first, the daily. What can I find? I already found the two major key levels, which is this demand zone and supply zone. Number two, what I do is I drop it down now to the 4-hour level. We always want to start off from the higher time frame to then start dropping it down to the lower time frame, because from the higher time frame we already see prices already speaking to us, telling us, okay, we are ranging from two levels in major areas. And then once we start breaking it down, we get more candles involved and we can actually read what's going on. If they're doing higher highs, higher lows, they're breaking the structure. So let's just push this up a little more. I know that this is a daily zone. Boom, we have this rejection. Boom, and then price faked it out up here. This is all-time high, and then we broke right back in, right? So what do I do now? I'm like, okay, so now we are still in the same range. Now I'm looking for my levels on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, I start looking for areas that multiple times they touch and they get rejected and they do highs and lows. So right now we can clearly see this high is tapping with this high, with this high, with this low, this higher low, and then we have these lows here. So if we throw a line across it, there you go. Now you see how price respects here, 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 and here. This is why I'm confident to taking trades off these levels, because I know it's a major area where price is having trouble to break above and sellers are putting their positions or buyers are retesting that same zone and taking price back up. So let's find another 4 hour level. We could clearly see one right here. Look, as soon as I put it on these highs here, it respects the rest of the highs over here. So look, we have this high, this area, these highs, and then all this rejection, and then we have these lows here. So now I mark it off as a 4 hour level as well. One mistake that beginners do is that they overdrown the charts. I've seen beginners send me their charts on the Discord, like they send me the pictures and they have multiple lines, like you can't even read price action. So you want to like let price breathe, read what exactly they're doing. You have to read this, because if you can't read what they're doing, then you will never understand what price action is doing or how to even take a trade. And you would have so much trouble, and then you won't notice why. But in reality, it's because you're drowning the charts and you don't want to do that. So let's keep the charts a little clean. You already understand what's going on here. You got these highs, these highs, these highs. Look, multiple time touch. Let's mark it off for you. Right here, like bubble it up, and then boom, circle it up right here, and then boom, right? We have this whole zone of rejection. Once price taps here, guys, I already know is being respected. I'm gonna show you exactly a trade I took around this area. This was on Thursday and Friday, guys. So Thursday and Friday, I'm going to break down exactly the two trades that I took. So here, now I'm breaking it down to the 1 hour. Remember, we was in the daily 4 hour. Now we're in the 1 hour, guys. I'm trying to break it down as fast as I can, but making sense. I don't want you to leave confused and don't understand what's really going on. So right now, we understand that at this zone where we have these circles down here, we are getting rejection. We are having buyers fill in price right here. We have lots of buying pending orders there. So buyers are filling in price at the 4 hour level. So I know that as soon as price comes down and tap that zone, I'm looking for buy positions only when they confirm it to me. Now, how do they confirm it to me? By giving me price action confirmation. Let me just take this off. I don't want you to get confused. You guys already know these are the levels there. So at this zone, I see that buyers are stepping in again, right? And then we see massive rejection around here. So now we are at the 1 hour time frame. Remember, this is the 4 hour and this is the 1 hour right here now on the time frame. So now what I would like to do is see where price is starting to create resistance, because I already know, number one, we're getting rejected from down here and buyers are holding it off there. So if I can see where buyers are holding resistance, I'm going to throw a line across that. The key thing that I've been looking for the whole time on gold, once there's market structure going bullish or bearish, let's go over the bullish one right now, since that's what we're going over right now. I'm only looking for break of the highs, guys. Break of the highs is when, let's say, sellers are doing lower highs, lower lows, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then they have some sort of highs here, and then they break that high. That's my setup. Super simple, guys. Look, the same thing. Break of the highs right here, taking my setup. Right here. This was another entry I had here. So, boom. This one, and then this one. And then we have these highs here waiting for them what? To break the highs. That's all I'm waiting for. Why? Because as soon as they break these highs, you could either take your entry from right here or wait for them to retest to take the entry around there. But most of the time, you guys already know I am a scalper, so I take my entry aggressively and just enter the buy position as soon as they break the high. As soon as they break that high, I'm putting my stops within from 20 to 25 pips in. I am putting my trade at break even. So right now, guys, if we see that we have these highs here on the 1 hour, right? All I'm waiting for is to price hold it as a resistance. Look, once price came down, you guys can see this whole zone right here on the 15. Now we're breaking it down to the 15. I already saw it on the 1 hour. The 1 hour price action was holding a lower high here. I'm just waiting now to see if they can finally break that high. So if price action didn't exist there, I already know this is a resistance area because of that lower high pattern they starting to create there. So what I do is wait and see that they're holding resistance there. Let's press play. And then boom, we have sellers come in and get rejected there. I'm still not entering the buy position, guys. I'm still waiting and seeing if they could break either the low or breaking the high. Remember, these are the two key things I'm paying attention to on gold. The high, and we have this low, right? Once we press play, look what happens, guys. This 15-minute gave us a strong bullish engulfing bar with rejection, and we're at this highs. Let's say I'm entering my position. Now, my next target obviously would be these highs up here, but we have, you know, where we find our TPs, obviously the next resistance zone right here, this high, this lower high that they created right here, and I am placing a buy position. So if I put a buy, I'm putting my stop loss somewhat under the candle or a little bit right under the candle, like 30 to 20 something pips. I'm not gonna go too much far down. And depending on what you risk as well. Right now, this is the future, so I'm using 2 contracts, and I just pressed buy on this one. So if I hit the play button, I'm already up. I never got stopped out. Look, I'm up $900 on this. As soon as I'm up, price starts heading up here, and I'm in profit. I'm putting my trade exactly on break even. I have nothing to lose, and I don't have any money on the table right now. So let's see how this goes. Boom, it just smacked TP1, and I'll probably just secure there. Since, like I mentioned, I'm trading futures. So I'm more like a scalper. Don't trade for long period of time. Let's see what happens next. Let's see if we ever get stopped down. There you go. We even going higher. We started creating this higher low here. We retest this area. We failed to break back under this candle. And look, guys, let's see what happens here. Let's see if you're gonna hold the trade for a long period of time. I don't do it. So in reality, I'm already out. I was already out there. So I already secured my whole profit, guys. I don't care what's going on here. Now, in order for me to look for another entry, right? That was the first one, the break of the high here. Where would I look for another entry, guys? We're on the 15-minute now. We already marked off from the daily, 4-hour, 1 hour. We have this resistance, this box right here. This is the 1 hour. Let me mark it off. H1. Now, where would I look for another entry point? We could either say from the break of this high now. Remember, they created a high here. We created a high here, and look how price just came right back in. So this high, higher low, this high, and then we have higher low, retesting that high. All we wait for is price to what? Break these highs here. Now, if price can break these highs, and it makes sense, we have price action confirmation where we have rejection, we have bullish engulfing bar. Guys, I am entering again, clean confirmation. So let's say this zone right here, if you do a buy position around here, that first bullish candle that gave a break of high, we pay attention obviously to the rejections. We don't want to randomly just enter that trade, and boom, same thing. Same thing here. I took a trade personally right here. That was on Friday. I hit my full TP in just one candle, guys. I traded live with the Discord, and they seen me take the full trade all the way up there. Did I ever get stopped out? No. I waited for this candle to get flipped, and then I put my trade at break even. This was the candle right here. As soon as I seen the flip and price action coming in, I had my stops at break even, and this was the trade. So in reality, what are we looking for all the time on gold? We're only gonna pay attention on when they can break highs and lows. That's all we want to do. If we're looking for shorts, right, we have this daily zone. Remember, we have the daily mark. Let's not take too much time here. You guys can see I make this low, price makes this low, and then retest. What are they doing here, guys? Key thing, breaking what? The low. As soon as they break the low, that is my entry point. So now it's literally that simple, guys. It's not hard. I'm starting to do it more on the higher time frame, and I'm really not trading too much on the 5 and the 1 minute because it gets so volatile. This is where you start getting nervous, and then you guys kind of see like one candle come up and it's just to retest, and you instantly just want to close. Like, oh snap, I might take some drawdown or I might lose this trade. No, I'm paying attention to what the higher time frame is doing, and my stop is literally at the 15-minute time frame. Like, I'm focusing on what the 15-minute is doing, and then I can find a valid entry on the 15, right, to the next target, obviously. So if I'm taking that position of break of the low, my stop's somewhat near the high or under that, because I already know we didn't have any sort of rejection here. We didn't even have no wick to the upside. This is my next target right here, guys. Right there. That is my next target. We pull over here. There you go. So from there to there, I'm already making 177 ticks, pips, points, whatever you want to call it, guys. We are trading from that level to that level, and it's that simple. I've been hitting it. I'm telling you, bro, I've been just consistently hitting gold trades, just following the same exact thing. Break of the highs and break of the lows. Once they tap my major areas, I just wait for them to start breaking highs, and bro, it's that simple. I'm entering. Here, I kind of noticed another pattern when they created the left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder, the inverted head and shoulder pattern here. Not really too much necessary to understand these things, but if you want to learn them, it's okay. I'm the type of guy, you know, when I first started, I wanted to learn a lot of things. So I did learn that, and then I seen how price was breaking these highs and stuff like that. So, guys, it's that simple. What are we looking for? Only break of the highs and break of the lows on gold. So now, since we know that gold is pushing higher, all I'm going to wait for here is now for gold to break either this highs and this low right here. So if we can break back above these highs, I'm looking for buy positions back up to that 4-hour level. Now, if I'm at this 4-hour level, am I going to be looking for buy positions here? No. I would wait for them to break it, retest that area, is either aggressive entry here or waiting for them to break that high. If they break the high, then I am valid with the buy positions back up, and we're taking it higher and higher to that next target, 2,424 area. Days by days, obviously, since I'm scalping. So if I enter it here and I get to manage to close it by this high here, I'm okay with that. The next following day, all I'm waiting for is for them to break what? The high again. And I'm entering again right here to keep taking it higher and higher to these highs where liquidity rests. And that's how simple it is, guys. Super simple. Easy and simple strategy. You just gotta follow it. Be patient. Don't enter trades before time. Wait for these candles to give you closures. Like I mentioned, the 15-minute here gave me a decent closure for me to enter that trade. And right here, you guys can see a bullish engulfing bar. I wait for the closure. What if you enter a buy here too early and then this candle pulls back in on you and close down here? You see you're in drawdown, you at a loss, and then it's unnecessary. Sellers either take you out and then take it to your direction, and then it was just because you entered too early. So wait for the candle closure. Wait for them to break the highs. Buyers come in, entry, and that's it. Simple as that. This is the same exact thing I've been doing on gold. I showed you on the screen, guys. I've been making so much freaking money on gold, and I was afraid of trading gold, but ever since I understood the market structure on how gold moves, guys, all I'm waiting for is these breaks, and I'm in without hesitating because I am confident in my plan and my strategy. So that's how simple it is. And these are strategies that when you pay a course, these are things they show it to you. I'm showing it to you for free. So all I want back in return is just for you to hit the subscribe button, my guy. I'm happy with that. You don't have to pay me not $1 for me to teach you this right here. just hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what next video you want to watch. So let's get it. Much love. You already know, wait for the setup, break of the high and lows, and don't be afraid to execute. Follow the trend because the trend is your friend. And peace out, guys. This is how I trade personally gold, and this is how you can trade gold as well and become profitable as well. Super simple, guys. That's it. Peace out, guys. Much love.